Hi, friends. Hi. Thank you for bearing with me while I kind of had to push it back for about 15 minutes. Just had some stuff going on after the doctors. How is everybody? Boy, there's a lot of moving parts going on today. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to move everything around on this stove. Then I realized that for some reason the laptop hadn't charged, so now I kind of have it rigged. So I'm probably going to have to turn this thing around, and I'm going to be running back and forth so I could see the chat. How's everybody doing? Are you there? Can you see me? Okay, so let's get started because there's so much stuff to do. All right. Put that over there. So we're going to start with the chicken, okay? And Maple, do you see all that garlic over there? Well, hi, Maple. Do you see all that garlic? That mound of garlic? Now, as you know, we're making chicken fettuccine. Not chicken fettuccine. Chicken with fettuccine in a homemade sun-dried tomato alfredo sauce. Hi, Ronnie Lynn. That's a mouthful. So, got our sun-dried tomatoes. Hi, Sarah. And we got our sun-dried tomatoes. And we have our fettuccine nest. We're going to do those later. And this is the first time that I've ever made, did I say hi, Sarah? Hi, Sarah. The first time I've ever made this Alfredo sauce, believe it or not, has cream cheese in it. So that's interesting. And we're going to get going. Okay? Well, hi, Trish. Hi. Hi, Trisha. All right. Look at all that garlic, Maple. Let's get that going back there. Look at all that. I don't want to hear nothing about no garlic. There'll be no garlic complaining on this stream, okay? So we have our mound of garlic. I'm going to put, I already have a little olive oil in there. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to show you something else I do. Right, Maple? I take this oil that's in, that the sun-dried tomatoes are in, and I put that in the skillet as well. Okay, well, hi, Mary Lou. How are you? It's just getting started. Okay, just give it a little more flavor. Alrighty. Look at all that. We're going to put those sun-dried tomatoes with the rest. Wait, moly. Get out of there. Those other ones I had to cut because I bought one jar of the julienne, and then I accidentally bought one jar of halves, so I had to then cut the halves. Okay. Now we're gonna let that pan get nice and hot. Okay, and we're gonna cut up some chicken. These are just like a chicken tenderloin. Okay, I like them because I can. Oh, this is just a little bit awkward. I've got to have that plugged in. I like it because I can just cut the chicken into perfect bite-sized pieces, and I don't necessarily have to worry so much about if it's cooked on the inside, because I know it's cooked when I'm done with it. Okay, let's get that. Turn that up. This is a really, it's a relatively easy recipe. And check this out. You could use a jarred alfredo. I promise you could. But this alfredo sauce isn't all that complicated, and I'll tell you why. A lot of times with homemade alfredo sauce, you're really worried about it thickening up, and I'll tell you, with that cream cheese in there, and then the fresh Parmesan cheese you add later, no worries at all. None. None at all. Oh my gosh, I just don't have enough room today for all this stuff. No more salmonella fingers, Maple, because I'm washing them all clean with antibacterial. Oh, yes, I am. Anyway, Maple, you're supposed to be washing my pan. You're not supposed to be worried about my fingers. I worry about my fingers. You need to be washing my pan, that pan of garlic, that hunk of burning garlic love that you wanted so bad. You worry about that, and I'll worry about me. How about that? How about that, Maple? I'm tell you a funny story about Miss Maple Chan. So, when I first decided that I would go ahead and do these cooking tours, this was a while ago, right? And I did a post on Facebook. I'll put that in there. Don't worry, I already cooked some before, because you already know I got an army of people waiting for this stuff later. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Hold on, we'll get this seasoned. Get this thing cleaned off. Or Maple starts yelling about salmonella on the plate. All right. Oh my gosh, that water is so hot. Okay. So, get some. I'm going to tell you the story about Maple and how I met her. And I can't remember who it was. What? Won't say it funny story. So we got some kosher salt on this. We're going to do a little fresh ground pepper. Oh, good. You hear it sizzling away. Yeah. Sizzling away over there. And we don't care how much garlic we already have in it. We're going to add some garlic powder too. And we're going to add some oregano. And we're even going to add some dried basil, even though I have fresh basil leaves to toss with the pasta later. Okay? Add some of that. I'm going to add some of that. I'm going to tell you the funny story about Miss Maple. All right, can you see that going? Going pretty good. Let's get this over here. And then I can put this one back there, maybe. Oh, maybe. All right. Okay. This one, we're going to add some butter, cream cheese. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Maple's on her way over. She was ready at a colony of garlic, right? Okay. We're going to take some heavy whipping cream. Oh, maybe we are. Maybe we are. I'm going to put that in here. So right now we've got butter, and cream cheese, some heavy whipping cream, another one of heavy whipping cream. Put this in here. And we're gonna let that kind of soften up and start to melt. We're gonna whisk it together. And meanwhile, back on the farm, we'll start the water boiling. So, funny story about maple chan. So, I decided I was going to do these cooking tours, right? And I kind of wanted to get an idea of what kind of things people might like to have on the cooking tours. So, people were putting all kinds of exotic things in there, right? Oh, chicken curry and, homemade linguine with clam sauce and a bunch of other things, right? And somebody, and I honestly, I've been meaning to look up the post to see who it was. Somebody put in one of the comments, maple chan. And I thought, oh, what's that? I thought, that must be some kind of, exotic maple syrup, a dish. And I tried to Google it. I was Googling how to make homemade maple chan. And finally, I went and I replied to the person who had put in the comment, maple chan, and I said, what's in this dish? What's in this, in this maple chan dish? And I got this row of LOL emojis. And it was a she. It was a lady who said, and she goes, "Oh, that's not a dish. That's a maple chan person." And we just laughed so hard. And she goes, whoever it was, I really can't remember. And she goes, I'm gonna tell her about this conversation, and she's gonna get such a kick out of it. And then eventually, Maple and I became friends on Facebook, and while she might be, a little bit dishy, I can't make Maple chan on the cooking stream. But that was a story about maple chan, and it was kind of funny. Yeah. Do you remember any of that, Maple? It was kind of funny. All right, let's see what's going on over here. All right. So, where's my whisk? So, as this starts to heat up, you see our chicken and our garlic's doing pretty good over there, right? Can you see that? And you can hear it cooking too. Whoa, don't fall in the alfredo. My worst fear with this stuff. Okay. Now, we gotta whisk this together. Got that going. A little salad we have to make in a little bit. We got even more garlic should we need it. So don't worry about a thing. And more in the cupboard. Maple, don't worry about a thing. I have got it under control. And I'm also going to make a salad later while the fettuccine is boiling. And I also want to show you guys, listen, one of the best things that I ever bought was an air fryer. And I get these frozen garlic breadsticks at Walmart. They are so good. And I actually can bake them in the air fryer in 6 minutes. And they are so good. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. I'm not going to bake all of them. I want the other ones to be fresh. Oh, listen. The vampires and me have an understanding. You're the one that they don't understand, Maple. You need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. All right, let's see what's going on. You just wait till you see those garlic sticks later. You are going to be so shocked. All right, let's keep working on this, right? Do we have it up high enough? Now, after this starts to kind of break apart and we get it good and whiskey, we're going to add some more some oregano and some basil, some garlic powder, and some fresh pepper. And oh, look at that! That's coming along just dandy. That is. Look at that. Nothing wrong with that right there. Now, who was here? Oh, the air fryers are urging. Who was here yesterday? I'm sorry, I'm parched. It's so hot, like 103 degrees today. And I have the air conditioner on. You know, my loft, my little townhouse, lofty apartment. You enter downstairs, right? As soon as you open the front door, there's stairs, and you walk right up into the space. So I'm technically upstairs at the top, and there's tons of windows. So, and then I was out running around. Parched. The air fryer is a dream. Now, who was here yesterday for the lemon cream cheese brownies? Not brownies. Sorry, not sorry. Who was here? I think Ronnie Lynn was here. And Maple was here. Oh, Trisha says she could smell it in New Zealand. Listen, this really isn't that hard. I promise you. I try not to do really hard stuff for you guys because, you know, you could eat really, really well. And you don't have to spend all day in the kitchen. I mean, I kind of like it. But so yeah, and Miss Mary Lou was here, and Sarah was here, and Maple. Mary Lou came kind of at the end, but I mean, gosh, it was such a fast cooking stream, right? And I didn't turn off my phone, and there goes. There's my ringtone. That's embarrassing in the grocery store. Yeah. That's Sanford and Son. That's embarrassing in Safeway when you can't find. Let's get this serve on. When you can't find your a couple times that's happened during the show. Okay. Who's gonna try to make those lemon cream cheese brownies? Not brownies. Sorry, not sorry, because they're awesome. Who's gonna try to make those? You gotta try because it was so easy. Look at this already. You see that? Okay. Oh boy, I would say that chicken is safe to turn on. What do you guys think? Now, because I want you guys to try to make those. So we're gonna throw in some basil. All right. And we'll throw in some oregano. And we're going to throw in some garlic powder. And we're not going to put in any salt because we already have, all that kosher salt on the chicken. Put in some of that fresh ground pepper. And you're thinking, Annette, you promised us that this wasn't going to be an issue, that it was going to thicken up, right? And I'm not lying. And we're gonna put in some of more of the oil from the sun-dried tomatoes. Okay. I'm going to put the rest over there. Chicken, get the oil off the pan. And, okay, don't worry about that. Watch this. Okay, and we're going to get some fresh Parmesan cheese. We're going to start to throw it in there. We want to make sure that we leave plenty to go on top of our pasta. Now, we didn't have a lot of ingredients in here, remember? We had butter, cream cheese, and some heavy whipping cream. Now we've got the Parmesan cheese, we've got our Italian seasonings and our garlic powder, and of course some more of that great fresh cracked pepper. And look at it, starting to thicken up. Starting to thicken up. There. Oh, Mary Lou's gonna try it. Gluten-free. Maple, you and Mary Lou live close together? Oh my gosh, how fantastic. I used to threaten to go move in with Mary Lou all the time. And she was like, girl, come on. Come. I have a guest room and a car. I'll drive you all around. Yeah, I used to threaten her all the time. All right. Look at that. What do you think? And it's going to get thicker. And we can always add more cheese. More cheese, right? And look, this isn't taking long, right, you guys? It's not taking long at all. Remember that, Mary Lou, when I used to say I was going to see you? Oh, that reminds me. For anybody that watches this later as a video, I swear I'm not talking to myself. This was originally live. And there really are people in the live chat that are talking to me. I promise you. Now look at this. We're only about 20-25 minutes in. Right? And we've got the sauce is thickening. And look at our chicken. So let me take this off there. Look at that. The water's boiling. Sauce is thickening. Look at the chicken. Right? That's that. Yeah. Trish, this is the. Yeah. We're not really here. We're just a figment of Annette's imagination. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Maybe because she thought that she and Mary Lou were on the same block. Oh, boy. Mary Lou says, Mabel, you make dinner and I'll do the lemon bars and we'll do lunch. There you go. That sounds like a plan, girl. This is really getting thick. Oh, a lot of cheese in there. That's heart-stopping. That's heart-stopping right there. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, See, that's nice. That's nice and thick, and there's so much cheese. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move that over there. Okay. We got that boiling over there, and yes, Mary Lou, I used to threaten you all the time that I was coming. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'll wait for that. Okay, now, what are you doing, Annette? All right, I've got our veggies. I also have our veggies all washed for our salad. Plus, I have a tomato. A red onion, but that's in the fridge. Don't want the whole house to smell like it. So I got, oh boy, Annette. Oh boy. Okay, I got that and salad. I got our freshly washed basil. Okay. We'll just move those over there right now. Still have all this garlic to make it just in case. I can't believe you guys are that close. I cannot believe that you're that close. All right. Here's what we're going to do. And we're going to start the air fryer. I'm going to put it on bake. Okay. And we're going to eat. And I need a bowl. And we're going to now have our garlic breadsticks in the air fryer. And this pot is boiling for our noodles. And we're going to start putting together our salad. The breadsticks in the air fryer, and our salad's going to come together right now. Right? Somebody watch my pot. Not want to make the hole. Oh, you little. I'm going to make the whole salad. I want it to be nice and fresh for later. And I'm going to make some of it. I'll take some of those away. Some of this away. Let's get our tomato. Oh, that water is starting to boil. And listen, these little fettuccine nests that I have, they don't take very long to cook at all. Not a bit. I don't like all those tomato guts. I don't like them at all. Not at all. Now I'll get my onion out. Red onion out. It's coming together pretty quickly, right? Not taking all that gosh darn awful long. Beautiful onion. water's boiling. We're gonna take some of these nets. We're gonna put them in here. Does it take very long? I'm gonna open up another one. I have to feed the people. Maple, the chicken is off. Oh, are you talking about the garlic bread? Oh, I can't burn that. It's in the air fryer. It's time. I can't burn that. But I'll tell you a funny story. When I was growing up, and we'd have Maple, the salt and the water were already there, remember? It was already sitting there before you even got here. So when I was growing up, and we'd have, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. And just as the meal was coming together, everybody had something to do. Maybe somebody was opening up the wine or something like that, right? Hope that those are done. And so somebody would always have to watch the bread. That was all you had to do. That's all you had to do for 3 minutes while the garlic bread was under the broiler. All you had to do was make sure that it didn't burn. And it never fails that right at the last minute, something would distract whoever was only supposed to watch that bread. And so every year, it didn't matter who it was. It happened every single time. So every year, guess what we had with our holiday dinners? Aw shit bread. That's what we call it. Aw shit bread. Because you get distracted. And all of a sudden, somebody who was doing something else would go. And everybody would go, "Oh shit, the bread!" Every single time. I really want to cut all of the avocado because it'll get brown before I take everybody to their dinner. We don't want that. No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay. So, we just have another few minutes after that pasta. We have our salad done. Where are we? What do you think of that? That looks pretty good. There's our salad. Look at these that just came out of the air fryer. Watch this. Perfection. Okay. Let's check our pasta. Right. Those 5 minutes in the air fryer on bake. You saw they were frozen when I took them out. I would say that's about good. Turn that off back there. Okay. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do, people. Yep, my neighbors, they look out once a month. I'll tell you that. Once a month when I do this, they luck out. Okay. Push that over there. That there. That there. And let's get this here. Bring that. Woo. I chihuahua. Hot. There. Choose them. Now, here's how we're going to do it. Do that. Cooked really good. Take some of our chicken and our sun-dried tomatoes and our garlic and maple. You can see the garlic is not burnt at all. And then we are going to take some of this. Right? We're going to put some more that on there. Okay. And that. We're going to take some of our fresh basil. Mary Lou, are you on your way to pick Maple up? She's getting frantic. She's getting frantic. Somebody save her from herself. I'm going to get a plate. So, what do you guys think? Huh? Not bad? Yes. 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 We're going to take a little. Use that. We're going to use that. Right? We're going to. We're all family here. We're going to do that. And you get your dressing of your own choice. And you've got dinner in under 45 minutes. That's not bad, is it? And that's what you got. Oof. Got stuff all over me. Hi, Joyce. You made it just for the end. We just got done. We made it all pretty much from scratch. There's our chicken fettuccine in a homemade sun-dried tomato alfredo, fresh basil, fresh parmesan, a fresh salad, right, with romaine and roma and red onions and avocado, and a fresh garlic breadstick done in the air fryer, and I can't find my camera. And that's what we just got done doing in about 45 minutes. Ta-da! From to-do to ta-da. What do you think? And not that hard, right? Not that hard. Do you guys think it was very hard? Huh? Oh, look, somebody's coming. I can't see. Top notch milk. Keep it warm. Maple and Mary Lou are on their way. Listen, you get a nice vinaigrette or something like that, and on that salad, and I mean you're set. That's a beauty, right? And then the lemon cheesecake brownie for dessert. That's right. That's what's for dinner. Joyce, you're going to have to watch the video. But it wasn't that hard and it wasn't that long. So really, we did this in 45 minutes today, right? And we had dessert sewn up. I'm in Sacramento, California, and we did the brownie bars, the lemon cream cheese brownies, not brownies, yesterday in 25 minutes. So seriously, an hour and 10 minutes, you have this. Right? And the only thing that came out of the jar was the sun-dried tomatoes. Yeah, I'm in California, Joyce. I'm in Sacramento. Listen, thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. And maybe one day you'll stop lying to me and some of you will actually show up. And then what will I do with you? I'll have to line the guest room in bunk beds because there'll be too many of you. I'll be running like well, I can't call it a youth hostel, can I? I'll be running a hostel of some sort over here, but the hostel won't be hostile. Okay? Thanks for coming, you guys. Listen, I don't really have a recipe for this. You saw how I do. Okay? It's something you're going to size up. We all have those recipes, like when I make my homemade spaghetti sauce, right? And when or when I make lasagna, I don't really weigh things out. I kind of, oh, well, thank you, Sarah. I kind of, kind of eyeball it, and I kind of know how many people I got to feed, and I figure it out from there. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of times they do use recipes for you guys, but this, you're going to have to suss out the ingredients, which weren't hard. For maple, that's going to be, um, olive oil, garlic, chicken garlic, some seasonings, garlic, sauce, butter, garlic, cream cheese, garlic, heavy whipping cream, garlic, Parmesan cheese, garlic, right? So, listen, you just suss it out. You just kind of write down what it is, and you make it your own, okay? Listen, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for bearing with me when I had to kind of push it back by about 15 minutes. Some of you know I went to the doctor today, so I kind of had to just, it was not getting really close to canceling because I didn't know if I could do it. But dinner had to be cooked and there are people to be fed. So, listen, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being with me. I enjoyed having you with me. And it wasn't that hard. I don't like to give you guys really complicated things. I want you to really, yes. And with Mickey and Audrey, a half hour early tomorrow, right? Because it's his birthday, pre-birthday. But it's Wednesday, so they're going to do the cooking for his lasagna, like he did it for his brownies today, his actual brownies, not like my lemon and cream cheese wannabe. Okay, so tune in for that, but a half hour early. Okay, listen, thanks again, you guys, and I will see you on let's see, what's my next stream? My next stream's on my channel. And that's going to be, we're making our positive affirmation cards. And then after that, that's okay, Joyce. You could listen. Go back and watch the redo. Listen, Joyce, actually, I would say your timing is perfection because you showed up when all the work was done. You showed up right in time for dinner. I wouldn't say you missed a thing, honey, but the work. That's what I would say. Oh, you love those fur kids? I love them too. They're knocked out on the couch right now because life is really hard here. But if you saw my reel that I put together with them, it's really funny. I just did a reel on Facebook last night. Listen, thank you, you guys. Anyway, next Tuesday on my channel, we're making our positive affirmation cards. So get your stuff together. And then after that tour, we're going to be in the studio still. Well, no, we'll probably have to go down there. I'm not going to be down there for the affirmation. We're going to do a resin pen tour. I'll show you guys how that gets done, okay? Thanks again. Thanks again, you guys. And I will see you. I'll see you on a tour soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye.